Big up. Super villain. Filling out. MVRemix.com. Melancholy Vibe Remix. 1.
www.mvremix.com. Right, a lot of people don't know this, but so they do. I'm gonna ask you how you got involved in hip hop.
Really? Let me think. Hip hop was just what was going on at the time. Like, you know, I always wrote rhymes and whatnot and kept with it. And really, well, I've been doing it for so long. Well, professionally, I got in the game really through Third Base, a member of Third Base, MC Search.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hooking up with him, he got into the game somehow, and he started introducing me to people, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what were your first experiences with the greener substance?
With the greener substance? That must have been on the road on the West Coast. My first real experience. It was on the road with brand Nubian leaders of the new school, KMD.
Nice.
We was on the road with De La Soul at the time. So that's, you know, it's one of them long stretches. We did, I think, 15 days out there. Days was just getting longer and longer. So, you know, I needed something to relax, I guess.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, I remember the fragrance ever since I was a little kid, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember that aroma, you know what I mean?
Did you read High Times magazine?
Yep. It's one of the few magazines I read and I really admire, you know what I'm saying? A lot of good botany techniques, you know, things of that nature.
So, how did the name mfdoom actually come about?
Well, ever since I was young, like, you know, back in the days type shit, all my friends always used to call me Doom, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I got the Doom part of it. And my partner Grim, he came up with the MF part, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the MX prefix or the MF like title.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? For him it was Mad Flows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mad Flows Grim Reaper. So then he brought me into it and I adopted the MF title. My MF is Metal Face, you know what I'm saying? Metal Face Doom, so worked out just fine.
So what's the situation with the Metal Face thing? I mean, I've seen the album cover and stuff, but I've never seen you perform live. What's the mask symbolize?
Alright, the mask is really like, it really shows, it's showing the whole aspect of the music that like, alright, it's all about the music. It has nothing to do with what the person looks like. And it's also giving I like to give the listener like a feeling of, I could be them. I could be any one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Doom is the average Joe. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like the flyest, coolest dude. You know what I'm saying? Or the one who got all the money, but he's just the cat you know that's your man. You know what I'm saying? So the mask is like showing everybody that I could be them, or they could be me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what's the situation with your aliases? I mean, you got mfdoom, you got Victor Vaughn, etc. Why do you have different names?
Well, it's really like this. I consider myself a writer. When I write, I'm writing for different characters. I'm writing for different scenes, different times. You know what I mean? I can write. Sometimes I write a rhyme from 1992 or 1992 style, 1992 references, but I'll write it now. You know what I mean? So I look at it like it's the same thing as anybody who would be like a fiction writer or somebody who writes novels or comic books or something. You got a wide range of characters. Even if it's somebody like who writes scripts for movies or playwright or whatever, there's always a range of characters. It makes it more interesting to just be writing from one point of view. That'd be too corny if I'm just writing from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got a whole slew of characters. You know what I'm saying?
So with that, have you ever thought of maybe branching out into actual writing, such as doing a script or doing a book or something like that?
Well, I always think about that, you know what I'm saying? But then when you say actual writing...
Well, I know, I don't mean it like that, but I just mean it in terms of being read rather than being heard.
Right. Yeah, I always admire that style, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like Charles Bukowski, I read his stuff when I need to get motivated. You know, a couple of different writers really inspire me, you know what I'm saying? So, I definitely would like to get into that aspect. It's just weird. Like, every time I write something, automatically I write it to rhyme. I always have to think of a rhyming word for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's always going to be rhymes in it anyway.
So how did the relationship between you and Bobito come about?
Big Bob, yeah, I know Bob since like back in the Third Base days, you know what I'm saying? I met Bob through Pete used to Bob used to work up at Def Jam, and at the time Third Base had a deal up at Def Jam, so we'll go up there with them every once in a while. They introduce us to the peoples, and Bob, I met Bob back then, and we've been friends ever since.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude, that Bob.
So, basically, I've heard rumors, I don't know whether they're true or not, but that back in the day you were pretty much into drugs in a big way. Now, that's what I heard, but I'm wondering how you feel that's affected you as an MC, and do you feel certain substances do open up your mind more so to be able to come up with much deeper, more intellectual sort of content for your music?
Well, I'm like this. That's a good question. I'm like, yeah, of course, everything works. Everything that you put in your body is gonna affect how affect your way of thinking, or something is gonna affect it some way, even if it's water or a can of beer, even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it always is gonna affect your thought a little. So I'm like this. Yeah, you know what I mean? A lot of in different ways, but at the same time, it could be overdone and fuck the shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to condone it or say go ahead and try to experiment with drugs to enhance your music or whatever. The best way I found is when you just stop using everything and you just go straight back to water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That brings me, as far as you could go using whatever drug, when you just stop everything and go back to just water, that brings the best. That brings the best out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do you actually write your stuff? Do you sit down and think, I'm going to do this, or maybe you're in some sort of an argument with someone and some thought pops into your head and then you develop it like that? How do you create your content?
It comes about a lot of different ways. Like I said, I'll read a story and get inspired by the story. Like maybe one aspect of the story will make me laugh, and I'll take that aspect and turn it into a whole other thing. Or what's another way? I'll listen to the beat first. And just listen to... Hello?
Yeah, but
All right, yeah, I'll just listen to the beat back to back. You know what I mean? And whatever the beat make me think of, I'll just start it right there.
So, what are your thoughts on the new MVRemix album?
Wait, can you hold on 1 second?
Sure.
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah, pardon me. So the last question is about the Grimm album?
Yeah, what do you think of it?
Oh, what do I think of it? This shit is fat as hell.
Not bad, not bad.
I mean, it's fat as hell. I mean, I did this shit damn near the whole shit, but even besides that, this shit is dope. Like, it's definitely multifaceted. It has, layers to it. Like, you won't get bored of it. You know what I'm saying? Not type of album you can just throw in there, play it once, and then just forget about it. It's going to be something that's like a musical piece. You can always go back, have your favorites, you know what I'm saying, type of album.
Yeah.
Classic.
How do you feel about Grimm being locked up? How has it affected you and whatnot?
Well, that's my brother, so I'm always feel like it's always going to affect me in a way that I'm feeling like, part of me is locked up. Like, this shit is ridiculous type shit. But my main thing is just stay strong out here and make sure everything is right for when he come home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold it down on whatever he need me to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do.
Are the rumors true that the new Victor Vaughn album is going to be heavily influenced by drum and bass?
Oh, well, the Victor Vaughn album, right? It's ill. It's like these cats hired me to just do the vocal and the writing part. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So they had all the beats already done and whatever. They gave me beats that were already done. Usually I don't work on it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I really did a whole album off of somebody else's shit. So I'm like this. The way it sounds to me, it sounds like hip hop, but it's drum and bass influenced.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cats who do they do like electronic music and stuff like that, but it seems like they catered this a little to more of hip hop style, but with their twist of drum and bass techniques. And drum and bass, like maybe drum sounds and keyboard sounds, but it's hip hop feel to it. So it's a good meld of the two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got your fast songs on there, you got your slow shits. Some of the beats are real ill. You know what I what I mean? I think the lyrics and the beats, they both complement each other.
Yeah. What do you use yourself to produce?
I use any Akaya sequencer, like from the 90 to the 2000 or the XL, whatever. Like I use that as basically my sequencer or sampler. You know what I'm saying? I sometimes sample with the 2000 as well. I used to use the FZ10 rack mount Casio for samples and shit. Should have the ill filter in it. So I would trigger we did the KMD album like that, triggering the FZ10 with the 90. You know what I'm saying? So the Black Bass and shit, all that shit was on that.
Yeah.
That shit was rough, raw shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I record with I like the rolling machine, the 1880. The VS 1880 for recording. I recorded the whole Doomsday shit on the 1680.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Handheld mic though, like, you know what I'm saying? Plug the mic straight into the joint. So just to let you know, cats go in the studio, pay thousands of dollars. You know, not saying the studio can't do it, but there's ways you can do it now, but you ain't got to do all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, good fun stuff, Joe.
Now, a lot of songs have been leaked, like Change the Beat, Izzy Ill, Where's the Boat, stuff like that. Are they just to keep people up on your stuff? Or is it going to be something from a future project?
Yeah, it's ill, yo. It's the internet. When the internet wasn't around, you couldn't do that type of shit. Now, in a second, you should be in Germany somewhere. Like, but that's cool. I look at it like, if the fans want to hear it like that, then let them hear it. If it gets out that way, then it's like people want to hear it. It must be good, you know?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, it's weird though. The versions that you'll hear online or the little download shits usually differ slightly from the actual final mixed one. Like even a lyric or two might be a little different. So in that way, you're never really getting a real song anyway until it's really done.
Yeah. So it will be on a future project, though.
Yeah, everything that I do, everything that you ever hear, I'm putting that shit out somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what's missing in hip-hop today? Is it the beats or is it the rhymes?
I think it's a combination of the two.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think they got too much glamorization around everything. Everything is like a fashion show. It's like everybody's modeling some type of gear or some type of liquor. And it's like the music don't come first no more. I look at like back in the jazz days, you know what I'm saying? Miles Davis and them dudes, when they rep, it seemed like they just rep for rapping's sake. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't as fucking fucked up as now. Like if you could just, even back like I'm talking about like back when I first started rhyming, nobody was rhyming at the time. It was like when you rhyme, you like the one dude rhyme, one dude draw. You know, everybody had their little talents, but it was only one dude that rhyme. Now everybody rhyme. It's like part of, you know, which is a good thing. It shows the influence of hip-hop on the world, you know what I'm saying? But on the professional shit, I'd be like, yo, leave it up to the professionals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of cats need to leave the mic alone. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of producers getting away with making cheesy beats for the simple fact that they know it's already pre-sold.
Yeah.
They don't have to come raw. You know, it's like they already know how much the record's going to sell. They already know it. All that's predetermined, so it don't matter what they give the public, which to me it's like they jerking the public around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the standard is getting so low now. Pay $20-something for a CD, you want at least to listen to this shit and something be that, you know, something valuable, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So the way I do it, I'm trying to give people their money worth. Raise the standards back to good musical standards. Yeah,
man. Good way to go. So, in your opinion, is a freestyle if it's been written?
It's a fine line between the two. Like the way I did the song for High Time shit. I wrote it in one day and said it the same day. And I kind of wrote it in a freestyle manner. But it's like if I was to be able to freeze time for a second, I guess that's the only difference. Is if I could think a little faster and be able to find the words just quick to say it to that fast beat, it'd be freestyle. But then I'm like, I wrote it and I freestyled it. It's like a combination of the two.
So what exactly are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on the new Doom album. Which will be out on Metal Face Rhyme Says, you know what I'm saying? Collabo type of thing. Title of that is Food, MMFOOD. You know what I'm saying? So, you look out for that. What else I got? I just finished up the MIC album. It'll be out on Rhyme Says, Metal Face, like, should be out right around summertime.
Nice.
MFGrim album, just done with that. Just finished being mastered. It'll be out like a month from now. album. That'll be out. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Vancouver.
Oh.
But I'm from England, so.
Alright, big up.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's coming out from over there on the from Europe and shit. The King Geedor's joint on Big Data. So, you know, I got my hands full. I'm working on a project with Madlib. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
The Quasimodo joint. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of stuff popping.
So, say your career in hip-hop ends tomorrow and you have nothing left and you have to start all over again. What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Find somebody who got some equipment and a mic. That's all I need. Somebody got equipment, mic, and a little bit of electricity, and it's on from there. Give me a couple of hours. I have to go right back.
Nice.
Word up.
Are there any last words you'd like to put out to your fans and or potential fans?
I say, whatever you have a love for doing, and whatever you feel like that's your gift, that everybody has a gift. Whatever you feel like your gift is, pursue it and use it for good. You know what I mean? Also, peace in the Middle East and all that. And we need peace around the world. But goddamn, these motherfuckers, like a lot of people bugging, yo. It's up to the future generations, yo. It's up to the seeds. So I say to the seeds, you know, use your better judgment.